Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to another movie review for tonight. My first one, of course, being for Wreck-It Ralph, which is a movie I was really looking forward to seeing. And if you want to know what I thought of it, the link is in the description. Go check it out if you haven't already. But this review is for a different movie. I don't know why I'm talking like that. This review is for The Man with the Iron Fist, which is a new movie from the RZA, who is of course, a former member of the Wu-Tang Clan. This is actually his first directed movie, and this is like his first movie where he's actually starring in the movie. You know, he's the main character, so he's the title character, actually. So I was actually looking forward to seeing this after I saw the first trailer. I thought it looked insane, but it could be a lot of fun. So I heard it was actually pretty fun. Reviews were pretty solid for the film. I was looking forward to seeing it. So, what did I think of it? Well, let's talk about the story. The reason why I chuckled when I said story is because this story is absolutely insane, and it's going to be so hard for me to explain. So I'm going to try to explain it as simple and as easy as I can, so maybe you can even follow it. I don't know. I'm not going to promise you anything, okay? Maybe you would be able to follow it. I don't know, but I'll try to explain, okay? The story here follows 9 clans. You got some of them range from the wolves, the lions, the friggin' Eskimos or something, I don't know, the friggin' Gemini killers, the rats, I don't know. You got a bunch of different clans, and they all hate each other. One of them is the lions, who are pretty much the main bad guys of the film. One of the lions' members decides to kill the lions' leader and take control so they can go and, like, take gold from something, I don't know. There's something involving gold for some reason, and of course they want to go and kill all the other clans, so they're the leader, they're the top clan, and along the way, the lions go into this village called the Hidden Leaf Village or something like that, and of course there you have a couple other characters. You got the RZA, who plays the blacksmith in the movie, who just makes the weapons so everybody can go and kill each other. You got Russell Crowe's character, who's an Englishman, who just goes there just so he can have a vacation and go to the world's best brothel there. You also got Lucy Liu, who is the controller of the brothel there, and you just got all these other characters that come into play later on in a big action scene, and there's some little characters here that know each other, and just some backstories that get revealed later. It's an insane plot, and that's all I'm going to explain, because all it really is an excuse to have everybody kill each other for no reason whatsoever. Like, oh, I want that gold. No, and then everybody kills each other. Okay, hey, I don't like you. Alright, cut your friggin' arms off and stuff. You know, just insane stuff. The story here is hard to follow at times, and it's just so silly. The thing about the story is that if you try not to pay attention to it and try not to understand what's going on, it's actually very entertaining because of how energetic everybody is in the film, how everybody overacts, how terrible the script is. I mean, it's horrible, and the story's bad, but I think it's meant to be bad. You know, it's meant to be like one of those terrible kung fu movies where everybody gets their, like, legs cut off and geysers of blood spew out and stuff, and people are flying in the air doing unrealistic shit and not even explaining how they could do it. If you are going into this film expecting that, then the story will be right up your alley, because that's exactly what you're getting here. The story is silly, but it's very funny, filled with overacting, and it's just very entertaining, very energetic. Like I said, everybody overacts in this film, but everybody's having a good time doing what they're doing, and whenever the actors are actually having a good time without just having to do this because they could get a paycheck, then I'm good with it. I like when actors have fun with their roles, and there's so many people here that are just overacting and having fun, laughing at stuff, just looking like they have so much joy in their face, and I like that when actors are just having fun. I just really enjoyed all the acting in the film. It's all just silly and fun. Some highlights, of course, would be Russell Crowe, Russell Crowe never seems like he's having a good time in films nowadays, and this one is one of the few bright spots in his career where he looks like he's having so much fun. He really does look like he's having a great time, and I love Russell Crowe in this film. You got Lucy Liu, like I said, who does a great job here. She looks like she's having a lot of fun. The RZA, I wouldn't say is a bright spot, but to be honest, as someone who isn't an actor or a director, I think he did a decent job with both. He's not a great actor, but he's okay. He's decent. The rest of the characters, all the actors do a fine job portraying each one of their characters. Everybody has a good time with it. Even Dave Bautista, who used to be a wrestler, does a decent job in this film, and he seems like he's having the time of his life as well. For the most part, I think the acting is a lot of fun. The story itself is very hard to follow, but very entertaining because it's so energetic. And talking about energetic, let me talk about the main reason why you're going to go see this film: the action. If you are one of those people that love wushu and kung fu and just blood and guts everywhere, you're going to love this movie, because there's people that get their heads cut off, their like stomach from belly button to freaking chin get ripped open, blood geysering, spewing everywhere, just everything just flies around that is medium red, and it's really bloody, very entertaining when it gets to the action, because it's actually very well choreographed, very well shot. I understood what the hell was going on, which is good, because there's a couple of movies recently, Alex Cross and Taken 2, that filmed action horribly. I couldn't tell what the hell's going on. Here, I understood what was going on, even when it was insanely retarded. Like, I'm sorry, I don't use that word that much, but it's retarded. It is. And it's just insane, and whenever it gets to that insane parts, it's filmed very well. I can understand what the hell's going on. So, overall, I think this movie is a lot of fun. There are parts where it gets really slow and tries to, force you to actually give a damn about the story, but really it goes straight into the action right after that, and that's great. It's chock full of action, it's chock full of silly moments and overacting. If you are going in for a good midnight movie, then this is definitely for you. If you want a kind of grindhouse type kung fu movie, then you're going to get that, because it's very bloody and very action packed. So there you go. Here's my review. I definitely think you should check the film out, whenever. I'm going to give it a 30 out of a 40. Thank you, and goodbye.